Now we'll discuss from the plantation sites, that what was the scene from the plantation sites during this non-cooperation movement. So dear, in plantation sites now, plantation is what the big areas will be there where the large particular production will be there of the similar crops, one crop है ना, like tea plantation, rubber plantation, coffee plantation, you all know. So in that particular site now, huge number of workers are required, and these workers were coming from the states like Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and here the people were given false promises that they will give very high quality of salary and living style and all type of promises they have did to the workers and laborers. And when the workers and laborers came to these plantation sites, then they saw the reality. The reality was, once they came in these plantation sites, now they cannot go back to their home, है ना. They are now working like a bonded labor, fine. And for to stop them from moving out from that particular place, the Britishers especially have brought one very controversial act which was known as Inland Immigration Act 1859, under which the particular workers who are working in these plantation sites, first of all they have to take permission from the Britishers, and then only they can leave that particular place. So it was I am telling to you, suppose 100 workers were applying to the Britishers now, so hardly one farmer were getting chance to go back to the his home, or but that also very rare, you can understand that nobody was allowed to go back to their home. So that is why for these plantation workers, the freedom means to go back to their home, the Swaraj means to go back some day to their home. And they have heard about the Gandhiji, that Gandhiji is a very good and big leader, and that is why they were thinking that one day Gandhi rule will come. And they were chanting slogan like Gandhi Maharaj ki jai, and Gandhi Maharaj ki jai, and they were also chanting one more slogan, that is Swatantra Bharat, hai na. So this type of activities were going from the plantation sites. So I hope this non-cooperation movement is pretty much clear to all of you. Now you must ask one question, that is how this non-cooperation movement ended when it was going so successful. So it was ended in 1922, as I have already written here. So this ended in 1922 because of an unfortunate episode took place in the parts of Chauri Chaura, that is in Uttar Pradesh. So what happened? This Chauri Chaura place now, one peaceful rally was going on, and which was passing through one police station, है ना. So this police station policemen, they have started giving abuse and wrong words to the people who were marching a peaceful rally from that particular place. So the people have not responded initially, but the police have continued to give abusive words, wrong words to the people who are doing the marching and rallies. Suddenly the people have caught one member from the rally, and they have started beating that particular person without any reason, you know. So when that particular one person was beaten up very badly by the British police, so other people, means it will be genuine reaction. They cannot they cannot means wait and see one person was beaten very badly. So what these villagers and these people who were doing the protest, they became very angry, and with all their weapons means they all their sickle and all, they have attacked on the police station. They were having the fire also in their hand. And when police tried to save themselves, they have locked themselves into the police station, so that the protesters will not catch them. But protesters have burned the entire police station, and around 22 22 policemen died on the same day, that is 4th of February 1922, which is known as Chauri Chaura incident. And next day, this particular Chauri Chaura incident spread like a forest fire, and everyone started talking, means the media, the newspaper was under the control of Britishers. So they have also enlarged the episode. See, in Jallianwala Bagh massacre, they have killed thousands of Indians, but nobody said anything. But here around 22 policemen were killed by the Indians. So they were showing it like, Indians under the leadership of Gandhiji has taken the path of violence. They were breaking rules and regulation, they were killing our innocent policemen. So this type of, hi-fi propaganda they were, spreading in the Indian society as well as other parts of the world also. So when this particular thing came to known by the Gandhiji immediately stopped this particular non-cooperation movement, because Gandhiji was a great believer in non-violence and he cannot tolerate this type of things. But when this particular movement was called off, it was moving on its, great momentum. It was going on with great momentum. And when Gandhiji was taking this decision now, so a number of leaders came to Gandhiji and requested Gandhiji that Gandhiji should not take this particular decision, because it is tit for tat. They have killed over thousands of people, so we have also killed their few policemen. So it is tit for tat, and by this particular magnitude and this particular size of movement when it is going on, some small, this violence based activity will to take place. So this type of, requests were coming from the leaders like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, as well as Muhammad Ali Jinnah. They all have requested to Gandhiji that Gandhiji should not call off this movement. Okay, but ultimately Gandhiji has listened to his soul and Gandhiji has taken decision to stop this movement. Okay, you comment below and let us know whether Gandhiji's decision you agree or not. Okay, so this is all about the non-cooperation movement that took place from 1921 to 1922. How it started, how it has taken by the different societies of the country, and how it has ended, that we have completely seen in this non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement is very important. One question definitely comes in your examination from non-cooperation movement, so that you must see. Okay, after that we have the next very important chapter, next very important topic, that is called as 1923 to 30, that is towards civil disobedience movement, है ना. So Gandhiji always wanted to start civil disobedience movement. So once it particular non-cooperation movement was over now, then Gandhiji was willing to start civil disobedience movement, but it cannot start within one day. And you all remember, when this non-cooperation movement was over in 1922, so Britishers have started one investigation, and in that investigation they have found one person who was responsible for the whole movement, and the person was Gandhiji. And that is why Gandhiji was sent to jail for 6 years. Remember, na? In 1922, Gandhiji has sent for jail. Gandhiji is sent to jail for 6 years. And you just try to understand, Gandhiji has only stopped this all movement, and now he was sent into jail for 6 years now. But remember, within 2 years Gandhiji released in 1924 because of the poor health condition, because Britishers knew that if Gandhiji will die in jail now, then people will become mad and then they can do anything. Okay, so that is why Britishers have not taken any panga with Gandhiji, and they have released Gandhiji in 1924 only. I hope till here picture is very much clear. Now we'll start this particular topic, that is what took place in India from 1923 to 1930, which is also called as towards civil disobedience movement. So here first of all, event by event, I will write all the important things. So here first of all, now one party has been formed that is known as Swaraj Party. Swaraj Party in 1923. Okay, Swaraj Party in 1923. Then after that, as you all know, Gandhiji released from jail in 1924, so I am not writing that. After that, one commission was set up in that was known as Simon Commission. That took place in 1927. Means that setup took place in 1927, but this Simon Commission came in India in 1928. Fine. After that, now one more thing you must remember, that is Lahore Session. The Lahore Session is also very important, that took place in 1929. Lahore Session that took place in 1929. And after that, we have also celebrated first Independence Day celebration. First Independence Day celebration that took place in 26th of January 1930. That took place in 26th of January 1935. So these many things took place in this 1923 to 30, that is known as towards civil disobedience. So one by one we will discuss about this. So let's start this. Swaraj Party, came in 1923, and the main purpose of the Swaraj Party is to fight election and come into power. That was the main objective. And who was the founder of the Swaraj Party? Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das. So C.R. Das means Chittaranjan Das, है ना? When I was telling you this non-cooperation movement, so when people have decided to boycott election, some people were not happy na to boycott election. They wanted to continue election. They wanted to continue to participate in election. So here, those people, after 1922, Gandhiji has been arrested, non-cooperation movement has been stopped, है ना? They were not having anything to do. So that is why they formed one political party, that was Swaraj Party, and they started fighting in election. Okay. After that, now in in 1927, Simon Commission was set up in British Parliament to look after the political and constitutional future of India. And this Simon Commission came in India in 1928. But when the Simon Commission came in India in 1928, they have greeted with slogan that is "Go Back Simon." With slogan "Go Back Simon," है ना? Or Simon Go Back. Fine. So this slogan "Simon Go Back" has been there by the Indian people. Indian people were not liking this Simon Commission. Why? Because in this entire Simon Commission, no Indian were member, and they have came in India to decide the future constitution of India. You can understand how how problematic it is, how controversial it is. Means they are deciding the Indian constitution without an Indian member. So it cannot be acceptable at all. So that is why people have protested against the Simon Commission, and the leader of the Simon Commission was Sir John Simon, है ना? So when people were protesting against the Simon Commission, so one great leader was there, whose name was Lala Lajpat Rai. So Lala Lajpat Rai ji, remember, he has been killed in lathi charge by the British police, and Lala Lajpat Rai ji was protesting this Simon Commission, and because of that he was martyred. So you remember about the Lala Lajpat Rai ji also. So I hope till here picture is clear.